Hello and welcome to a new little warm-up audio I've done for you. I would love for you to start with a little posture check. So number one, I think it's so wonderful to do a tiny little bounce in towards the heels. So press your heels into the earth and do a little bounce in the knees. Make sure your bum is kind of weighed down as you do a little bounce. We're going to do a shoulder roll all the way up, all the way back, all the way down and forwards, making a big circle. One more. And then reverse it for me, coming up, forwards, down and back. One more. And then if you would like, you can swing your nose to one shoulder and nose down and around to the other shoulder. And going back to the first little shoulder. And last one back to the second shoulder. Lovely little neck stretch in there. Beautiful. So I want you also just to bring an awareness to the breath in all of that. So when we did the bounce, what did it do? I think that in that bounce, it sometimes lowers the breath, which is wonderful. So I want you to try and make sure if you're practicing somewhere, it's awesome to do this in front of a mirror and see what's happening with the shape of your mouth and what's happening with the breath in the body. Maybe are my knees tightening or are my hips locking? Just a good thing to keep an eye out for. Not necessarily something that you're doing in particular, just something to have a look for. Super. If you would like, you can also do a little trace of your teeth going around 4 times one way with the tip of your tongue and then reverse it going back the other way. And then you can continue to trace until your tongue feels tired. And once you feel tired, stop immediately and do a tongue curl. So the tongue curl is the tip of the tongue to the bottom set of teeth, and you curl the thick part of the tongue out of the mouth for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release it. Make sure to breathe, and you do it one more time. So you stick the tongue out, tip of the tongue to the bottom set of teeth, thick part out, and for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release it. Lovely. And we should feel quite relaxed after that. I want to begin. It's a really wonderful thing to start in the middle of the voice, and we're going to taper it down. So we're just going to feel like we're swinging, but I want you to stay connected to the vibration of the voice. If you can, I want you to start for me on an L, the letter L. Can you begin on an So the tongue is behind the top set of teeth, and keep it glued there. Here we go. And beautiful low breaths. Can we do 2 more? Ooh, yeah, we're feeling those low notes. Wonderful. Coming back for me, I'd love, did you notice, was the vibration in the sound in that previous exercise, was it continuous or did it have a start, stop? Just have a think about it and notice these things. Wonderful. What we're going to do now, I want you first, if you found that there wasn't a continuous vibration in those sounds, try doing a hum. So what I want you to do to set up your hum is I want to have the tip of the tongue quite relaxed and quite far forward in the mouth. So it's going to hang. It's going to hang towards the bottom set of teeth. So we're still inside the teeth as we close the mouth, and you're going to feel on the tongue the roof of the mouth as well. And I want you to do that same exercise again. And you're just going to do that on a hum. So we're going to do the and your job is to feel the vibration. Now you can feel that vibration possibly around the nose. If you're scared of going nasal, don't be. Don't worry. You might feel it on your lips. You might feel it on your tongue. You might even feel it in the back of your mouth or throat. As long as that throat is open and as long as that air is moving, you are doing that in a healthy way. So do that again for me on your hum. And yeah, awesome. Coming back up for me, I want to start, we're going to get upwards now in the voice. So we want to travel upwards. I would love to start with our lovely, one of these. Can I get, first of all, I just want to have a P-R-I. I want you to roll the R if you can roll your R. Can you give me a pri? And I want you to hold the last note. We're landing on that last note. Here we go. Keep the air moving. Last one. Woo, just there. Excellent. Have a breather. Now that pri is, it feels like a tongue twister. I know that is no worries if there was any stumble. That is so fine. We're just going to continue. We're going to come back down just for a second. And I want to have a ki. Can you let the tongue hang? I want the jaw to stay open. So as much as we are maybe slightly chewing the K, I want you to make sure that we're releasing the jaw open. Here we go. Last one. Coming back. Kai. I want to have kai, quite open. It might feel like there is less vibration in this exercise, and that is no worries. I want you to allow the back of the mouth to feel like an open C shape. Feel that inhale as you inhale between each run. Here we go. Just there. Excellently done. Coming back, one last one. I want to have a go. I want the G for go. You do need to get enough airflow to spit the G out. That happens at the back of the mouth, and it will feel more hollow. Allow it to feel more hollow. Here we go. Give that a go for me, and we're going to come all the way down. Tapering sensation towards that chest voice. That is wonderful. Allow it to be seamless. We're going to do a little bit more of an opening upwards now as we go into a little arpeggio. I want to try an R. So this is an R, so the letter R for Roger Rabbit, and I want to curl the R like it's going into the American second half of the letter R, and we're going to go into the R. The tongue is slightly curled inwards into the mouth. Can I have that R? And as we travel higher, you might need to release the jaw. If that means you go R and you chew on the R, that is fine. As we go up, here we go. Deep breaths. Last one. Coming back down. Let the voice rest in between exercises. Beautifully done. What I would love to do now is I'd love to take that spaciousness and I would love to put that into our run. So this is the run of up and over. I'm taking you one over the octave. I want to try doing that on a bounce first. So we're going to dot the run on a wee. We're going to use our E vowel finally, and we're going to have a wee, using tiny little H's to make sure that we have a bounce. Here we go. And straighten the run out, and we're going to have a we e a o, sorry, we e a e we e, and I want you to keep the idea of all those silent H's as we pulse. Notice that there is a natural pulse on the we, feeling that drive. Here we go. Take it all back down for me, and I want to finish on a lovely Sienna. We're going to slide from above. Sienna. We're going to go quite thin. I want to make sure that the air is flowing on the Sie, and you actually sing the E vowel on the top note. Sie, before falling, before we slide it down. Here we go. Can we add Sienna? Here we go. And last one here. Beautifully done. So now you're ready to go. Have a lovely day wherever you are. See you soon.